Walking down the hallways of Mizrahi, it is not unusual to pass by lockers covered from top to bottom in birthday posters and hear the notes of happy birthday being sung, followed by crowds of people running towards the source of excitement where a home-baked and decorated cake awaits. Although not everyone could be a student in Mizrahi and receive such a warm birthday celebration, every person deserves the opportunity to experience this moment of pure joy, whether their birthday celebration is taking place in the comfort of a home while traveling on an airplane or even in the sterile walls of a hospital. Unfortunately, there are many children who have to spend their birthday within the four walls of a hospital room, surrounded by doctors and nurses instead of family and friends. Rather than receiving presents and cards, these patients are receiving IV fluids and medication. For these children, their days are filled with questions, medical tests, fear, and anxiety. To think that their birthday is often totally missed or not celebrated is heartbreaking. As a cancer survivor, I have a first-hand understanding of the importance of bringing some joy and normalcy to a sick child. In gratitude for my recovery, I want to give back to the hospital that saved my life. After many hours spent in the kitchen, not only baking from recipes, but creating my own as well, I've cultivated a love for pastry making. Naturally, the best way for me to bring a moment of sweetness into the otherwise sterile hospital atmosphere was with birthday cake. After presenting my idea to the hospital staff, I received an email from the child life specialist at Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital. The email requested a cake for Aiden, a 14-year-old boy who over the past year required multiple week-long stays at the hospital to receive treatment. Unfortunately, his upcoming treatment overlapped with his birthday. The child life specialist informed me that Aiden is a die-hard Green Bay Packers fan who loves vanilla cake and vanilla frosting. With this information, I got to work. I spent the next evening baking and decorating a cake personalized for Aiden. The result was a 9 by 13-inch football field cake with a green, yellow, and white Packers logo at midfield. In the center of the cake stood a scoreboard made out of an edible clay called fondant that had Aiden's age written as the score of the game and his birthday written as the time left in the game. Due to hospital policy, I was not allowed to personally deliver the cake, but I was told that this cake helped make Aiden's day special. And when he received the cake, a radiant smile appeared on his face that was visible to all around. Over the past 2 years, I've baked and personalized several other birthday cakes for hospitalized children, ranging from a twilight cake for a 10-year-old and a Dora cake for a 4-year-old to a lion cake for a 16-year-old. Creating these cakes has shown me that a difference in the world is not something that needs to be done with a grand gesture. Just by doing one small act, such as assembling a cake for a sick boy in the hospital, can make a big difference in a person's life. In creating cakes for children battling diseases, I want to remind both them and me that in the most bitter of times, a moment of sweetness can make a significant difference.